Welcome back, YouTube. We're on another trail today. This one's going to be a little bit different because it's not necessarily a destination as much as it's just being in a really cool spot. This is about 750 acres of a natural preserve, and what it is it's a big area with a, sorry, there's a jet going over me. It's a big area. 750 acres, I think, is an underground water aquifer that's a protected area. And it's pretty cool. There's a lot of trails around here, so we're just going to walk, although it is much more of a populated area, a lot more people. Today's going to be probably a lot less people because it's snowing and it's currently only about, I don't know, maybe 12 degrees out. So there is other people, but anyway, take you along for the walk. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll show you some really cool things along the way. All right, stay tuned. This is a beautiful area here, just a bunch of pines, but still just love the view. I don't know how far this trail goes. It goes down for quite a ways, maybe another mile, and then it kicks into the west. And it goes back and connects to a longer trail that goes north up to one of the big ponds, the aquifers that this property is connected to. It's got a bunch of wells, natural wellheads on the, or not natural, but man-made wellheads on the property, because this whole area is, well, I'm hoping, you know what, before I even try to quote anything, I'm hoping we can find the sign, and there's a plaque here that's got the history of the place, more of a discussion about it. So once I find that, maybe we'll go over that and I'll show you too, instead of trying to remember. But all right, we'll move on. Definitely kind of a neat little trail, a little opening. I love how you can see down it. Looks almost like the tunnel of trees. I don't know what's down here. I've never been down this side before. I've only been here once. I think the last time I was here, we walked around about 5 miles. It was a pretty good walk. There's some pretty cool things. Hopefully we'll see some of those again, but this whole area is a different side of the area. I don't know what's over here, so interesting to see. I'll keep you posted. Anytime I find anything cool, I'll show you guys. But so far, it's having a lot of fun. It's kind of the same terrain. It's not very hilly. This area is mostly pines, white pines and red pines mixed with a few hardwoods here and there, some cherries and some oaks and things, some red oaks. But other than that, you know, it's not really anything phenomenal. But anyway, it's still cool. It's still nice to be out here in the snow. Still nice to be out here. I think it's like, what, 12 degrees Fahrenheit on January 19th. So anyway, we'll keep going. This one's kind of neat because this trail, because it kind of looks like where I'm standing. I don't know if you can notice it on the camera or not, but it looks like a tunnel. A really cool one. It goes all the way down with these little sticks and brambles and stuff all the way down, and then way down at the end, it's got like this dark tunnel hole at the end. It's pretty cool. Let's find out what's down there. Probably just more trees. Hoping we'll have time to get to the other side of this place. That's where some of the bigger hills and ravines and water features are at. Last time we were here, we kicked up a bunch of deer, and course, nothing really amazing down this trail. Just it's peaceful to be out here, though. It's beautiful. All right, well, that's it for this little spot. I'll bring you guys back when I find something that's kind of neat, kind of cool. All right, so this is a neat little spot here. Going on the trail, going north a little bit more, the area we were just in, it was mostly pines, but all of a sudden it just switched to these really beautiful hardwoods. But it also has this natural land feature that just dips way down. It's a huge ravine, just goes way down. You probably can't see it. Right there is probably, I don't know, maybe 50 yards, 60 yards from where I'm at. It probably drops in elevation quite a bit, and then beyond that it's even farther. It goes down quite a ways. So it goes down to like this big bowl. It's a pretty neat little feature. I'm gonna try to get down on it because it looks like the trail goes this way and then it curves back down around and goes down this way. So I'm hoping that we can get down to that bottom of that ravine and get a better look at how deep that actually is. But I like these kind of features, especially when they're, you know, you go from walking just straight flat level ground and all of a sudden it just opens up into a big area like that. It's quite neat. I enjoy that kind of change in terrain. But all right, I'll see what I can find and I'll show you guys. So that last little section of the trail, I wanted to get down to the bottom of that bowl, but the trail didn't go that way, and I wanted to get down to the bottom of it, but we don't really have time, as we want to hike a portion of this trail and get it done before it gets dark, and we're running low on time and daylight. The snow just keeps picking up too, and we got to drive home yet. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on some of the other areas we find. Hopefully something will pop up that's interesting. If anything, it's just a fun day to be out in this kind of snow and this kind of weather. I really enjoy it, and I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this and coming along to these. It might be a little bit boring, but you know, some people can't get out and do this kind of stuff, and I know that's the reason why they get on YouTube and they watch it, because at some point in their life they may have, and now they can't, or maybe they've never been able to, and they just want to see it and experience it through their eyes at least. So either way, thank you guys. Oh yeah, look, we just walked into a big chunk of pine trees. This is beautiful. See, it goes really immediately right from these beautiful hardwoods right into a big pine forest. Bam, all of a sudden there's white pines like crazy. It's cool. It just totally changes the mood of the trail, everything. All right, we'll keep you posted. Again, this is still a new part of the trail. I've never been on this one, but we're gonna get going so we don't run out of daylight. All right, so this is the spot. One of them, the trail reconnected to another spot where this is a huge, not huge, but it's a big enough lake out here, but it's in this big depression. You can't see it because of the trees and because of the heavy snow, but there's a nice little lake out there. It's a beautiful area. But I just want to stop for a minute and show you this, because this is kind of what I was hoping we'd reconnect to, is this big ravine or bowl depression, whatever you want to call it, that leads to a lake. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the lake to be able to show you that. I believe last time this is where I was, on the opposite side of the lake. And it's pretty high up. It's a really beautiful view. But anyway, that snow's starting to let up a little bit. But anyway, hopefully we can get to another spot. I can show you some other things that are maybe a little more interesting. All right, thanks. Keep going. So there's the lake right out there. The trail doesn't actually go down all the way to it, nor does it. It actually comes up onto private land up over in here. So I don't think I'll be able to get down to it right now. I mean, I probably could, but again, we're running low on time. I want to do some more of this stuff when I have a little bit more time. I can actually start getting down into some of those areas and showing you guys without being such a sissy about it. But it is what it is for right now. So until I can get a little bit more time to venture down and do some up close stuff, that's the best I can do. We only got about another hour before sunsets, and it's gonna take us at least about an hour to walk back. So I don't have any headlamps or anything, so I can't see in the dark right now. All I got is my cell phone, which I guess in a pinch it would work, but I don't want to intentionally put myself in that type of situation. So there is a little creek down here, I noticed. The whole bowl, I said, it wasn't really a bowl, it's a valley. So I am gonna, once we go back this way, the trail does go down along that. I want to see if I can get to that creek. Maybe get down in there, see if there's any little mini waterfalls or whatever. I'll just see what it looks like. Creeks are always really beautiful in the winter. But all right, I'll keep you posted. We'll get down and show you some pretty cool stuff, hopefully. Yeah, this valley, man, it's the peak of those trees is way up there. It's really beautiful here. Hopefully I can get down there and get you a wider angle shot of how big it is and what it really looks like. Yeah, see, there's the private land. There's somebody's house right there. These big, beautiful oak trees. But all right, I'll see if I can get you some better stuff. So fortunately, I couldn't get down to the lake, and that creek I was talking about, I can't get to it, unfortunately, because it runs through all that marsh, that swampland down in there. That creek runs through it, but I can't get to it. It's too wet. Because this area is loaded with freshwater springs and everything. The ice isn't frozen in a lot of spots. Like even this spot right here, right in there, you can see it's still wet. So it's like that all through there. Anyway, this place is beautiful. Again, it's a giant underwater aquifer. This is a Sabo land preserve. It's in just outside of Kalamazoo, Michigan. 750 acres, and I can't find the plaque that we found that has all the information. I think it's on the other side of the property where we were at last time, which is quite a ways away on a different section of the trail, which we're not gonna be able to get to on this day. But there might still be a few handful of cool things to be able to see on the way. So we'll keep you posted on some other things. Right now, this trail is really nice. Obviously, it's winter. I haven't been here in the winter, so it's really nice to see this place. I came here in the fall during the color change, and that was just gorgeous because this place is loaded with hardwoods. So there was just tons of color here. It's beautiful here. Of course, there's deer everywhere, but there's no hunting here, no fishing, no trapping. It's a preserve. You really can't do anything here other than hike through and just kind of enjoy nature and the scenery. So it's a really nice spot. Anybody ever gets the chance to come check it out or look it up on Google Maps or whatever, look it up on Google. It's a really cool spot. But all right, we'll keep you posted. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't get you a lot of the good shots I wanted to get, as we're really short on time. That's the main reason why we're not able to get around on this portion of the property as much as we wanted to, but there might be a handful of things to show you on the way back. Well, we're already on the way back, but on the short little leg that we're on right now, maybe not. We'll see. Well, folks, that's it for today. I know that we didn't really get to see much. I didn't really get to take you as far out and show you all the things I wanted to, but regardless, I thank you for joining me. This is El Sabo Land Preserve, 750 acres of a underwater aquifer. There was some natural lakes and some springs in this little creek. It's a beautiful area, and I hopefully one day can come back and give you a better tour of the place. But either way, it's a really nice spot to be. I'm enjoying myself today. Had a really good hike. It's cold, but I love it when it's cold. It's snowy, and I love it when it's snowy. Thank you again, and I appreciate it. Have a great one. God bless.